Today's Friday and we're on our way to Hanko and we're gonna have a relaxing weekend. We're gonna play some tennis. I'm also gonna show you how I film these videos and film my reels, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't seen the weather already, it's snowing here in Finland. I'm not sure how much snow there's gonna be in Hanko because it's surrounded by the ocean and usually there's not too much snow yet.
Look, how many times did I match this work? Feel like 10,000 days, bros in court with the A-list.
And would you look at that? The sun is shining.
Two-leg ones came through their twinning, so I'm gloved up like Crane. Sweet one, just wanna waste my time, babes. What's the ETA? I like my girl on time, that's period. Nothing but stress when you say you're late. Girl, you can get new nails and bags, but when I call cabs, bitch, I'm delayed. And the waiting my name on that plastic arm, man, stop acting, babe.
If you're feeling unmotivated right now and have low energy, I would highly recommend going somewhere else, like booking a hotel, going to your summer place and going out of town and have a change in your day-to-day life. Because when you're living day by day with the same routine, you're gonna feel really stuck and you're not gonna be creative and have a lot of energy. We're in Hanko right now, just recharging, and it helps me to get new ideas and recharge and get more energy. Like especially in Finland here, when it's dark all day, all night, you get really unmotivated and you lose a lot of energy. You gotta remember to do your workouts and also have some changes in your day-to-day life and routine. I want to show you how I film all of my reels and how I film myself. And there's a few things you have to think about before you even start. So before you start even filming, you gotta have a script, some kind of like storyboard. In this example, I'm just gonna be working on my laptop. So it's gonna be a quick scene of me working on my laptop. And there's a few shots I want to get. So I want to get wide shots, I want to get mid shots, and I want to get close-up shots. So before you start filming, there's a few things that you gotta think about. The first thing is, how is the lighting in your location? So here we have a huge benefit because we have huge windows here. The sun is starting to set, so it's gonna be a bit hard to get really good lighting, but we're gonna try our best. Another thing that you gotta keep in mind is the sound and audio good if you're gonna have audio in your clip. In this scenario, we're not gonna have audio, so that's not an issue. But you have to keep in mind, like, is the door open? Is the window open? Is there a fan on or some kind of background noises? So you gotta cut those noises out if you wanna have good audio in your video. And the third thing that you gotta think about is, where can you position your camera? Here I don't have my tripod with me, I only have a gorilla pod. So I need some kind of chair to act as an tripod, or we have tabletops here, so I can put my camera on those as well. For this video, I'm gonna use the Sony FX3 and the Sigma 24-70. So that's gonna give me both wide shots and close-up shots. We also have this Nanlite tube light if we need some extra cool lighting. And of course we have the Gorilla Pod, which I can basically put anywhere, which is pretty nice. Especially when you are on the go and you don't want to bring a huge tripod, I would highly recommend getting a Gorilla Pod because you can basically put it anywhere. First, I want to get a wide shot of me sitting down at the table. And I made this pretty cool tripod setup because if I would put my camera down there, it would be too low. So this gives me a perfect tripod setup right here. Another thing that you gotta keep in mind is the framing. So if you now look at this framing, we have that chair in the way. So we gotta move that. And also the tables here on the left are a bit out of place. And then we have another chair here, which is also in the shot. So let's move those. It looked a bit too empty with the tables away, so yeah, I put them back in there. So this is the shot that we have right now. There's a few things I did. I closed the curtains to make a softer light and yeah, make the image look more clean. And that's shot number 1. Now I want to get a mid shot of me sitting down so I can match cut those shots together. Now the sun is coming out, so the lighting changes and it's way too bright. So let's hope it goes behind the clouds soon. Now we're good to go. Sun is behind the clouds. Let's do this shot one more time. For the next shot, I want to get a side shot, so I'm gonna do the same thing so I can match cut all of those shots together. So this just shows you how many different angles you gotta get from just one basically scene of you just doing one thing. This is kind of hard to film because the sun is changing all the time. Now it's coming again. And soon it's going to be behind the clouds. So it's really tough to film here actually. So I just thought of a pretty sick idea of like a POV shot of me opening the laptop. That would be pretty sick, right? I want to get the feeling that I'm opening the laptop and showing my face. To sell this effect even more, a bit of my hand has to be in the shot here. So I'm going to grab it like this, open it up and then show my face. One thing, I just gotta make sure that I'm on manual focus because I want my face to be in focus and not my hand. What I also want to get is like some close-ups of my face, like reactions, emotions, and show a bit of emotions throughout like close-up shots. So yeah, I mean, that's essentially how I film myself. There's a few things you gotta remember, like framing, the lighting, the audio, and make sure that you have the right settings and that you are in focus. And just like some clutter in the background also, like when I took the first shot, I realized the chair is in the shot, it doesn't look too good, so I moved it. So you gotta think about like the space around you as well. But yeah, the sun is setting, so we gotta go on a walk. So yeah, let the B-roll begin. So it's Sunday and we're on our way back home. It was a really nice, relaxing weekend. The sun is shining, of course, in Hanko. And yeah, I mean, we did a 45-minute walk as well today and the weather was really nice. But guys, remember to take some time off and just reflect on where you are in your life, in your business, and allow yourself to recharge and get new ideas. If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment and a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.